I don't like many things about Buhari's leadership, but because I have been exposed to how the system works, I know through exposure that Buhari is not the major problem of Nigeria. Hello, my wonderful people. That is former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo speaking about things he does not like about the Buhari's administration or Buhari's, style or form of leadership. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. I don't like many things about Buhari's leadership, but because I have been exposed to how the system works, I know through exposure that Buhari is not just the major problem of Nigeria. We have 109 senators. How are they holding the executive accountable? What new law are they making in the interest of national security and unemployment crisis? We have 360 members of the National House of Representatives, beside the pride of being honorable and using that position to obtain favor. What is the impact of these guys in the Nigerian system? Do you do they even understand their roles in the Nigerian project? We have permanent secretaries heading different departments. Do they not join forces with ministers and commissioners to reap the treasury? And today, Nigeria is starved out, milk and dried. We have 36 state governors, besides living like emperors. What exactly are these leaders doing for their states? We have 774 local government chairmen, chairwomen. Oh, what a bunch of powerless errand boys for their state governors. Let's not talk about the words and their councillors. That level of leadership is dead, I can tell you. I can tell you from experience. I have lived in that at least three different countries, with two of these countries in Africa. And to be honest with you, the quality of life of the citizens is affected mostly by the leadership of the local council. But in Nigeria, they don't even understand their duty for being in this position. If you are a Nigerian living outside Nigeria, be honest with yourself and tell me if your local government or local leadership is not your first point of call in the case of service delivery. Think about it. It is. But in Nigeria today, everybody points to the federal. That's not what should be. Buhari is definitely not my choice for a leader, especially in the country with very eloquent, smart, great leaders like Professor Osibanjo, Akinwumi, Ngozi. There are very great people, Donald Duke. These are great leaders. Babatunde Fashola. There are many people who could take that position and lead Nigeria well. Not someone who barely knows his left from his right. These are capable leadership with leadership quality, well versed and prepared to take on this challenge, to help us first get this exposure of education and how leaders work in different level. Buhari is not my first point, but we must know when we take our position on the protest, that Buhari is not just the only problem. We must know that our protests we should also face House of Assembly members, House of Representatives, or the Senate. They are the ones to hold government accountable. They are all rubber stamp. We must know how to take our protest to the police department. We must also know how to take our protest to the defense headquarters. We must know to take our protest to the judiciary. We must not only just take it to storm Aso Rock. Aso Rock, yes, very correct. However, there are other forms of leadership that should experience, that the people should feel leadership from, not just from Buhari. He's not my choice. However, I can tell you, he's not the only one responsible. If you say people voted him in, then he should prove himself to the people rather than ruling them like he's some military leader. That is Chief Olusegun Obasanjo speaking about the state of the nation and addressing President Muhammadu Buhari's leadership. But if you listen very closely, what is said is very important. Oh, yes, very, 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 very important. Very, very important. Because a lot of persons have taken it on board and they've started saying one thing or the other, castigating and, just pointing. He said, no, Buhari is not his choice. Let's face it. Buhari is not the choice. It's not the choice son that you say, oh, maybe Buhari is doing well. No, 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 no. He's not rooting for Buhari, not at all, not in the least. However, he said there are arms of, government, and he's very correct about that. Let's be very candid. There are arms of government. Let's take, for instance, let's take from the very first point of call. Do you know that the Senate, their job is to hold Buhari accountable, the House of Rep, and he gave an example. He said, listen, if you live overseas, if you live anywhere outside Nigeria, where is your first point of call? The first point of call is usually the local government. It's not straight up, you just go to Abuja and all that. House of Rep members and every one of them who take and they say, they are doing quite well and all that. They are flexing their muscles and thinking they are doing well. These are honestly not the first point of call. The first point of call should be those, local government chairman, councillors, and the rest. But the truth of it is that, honestly, let's be honest. Do you feel the impact of your local government chairman? Let's start from local government chairman, then from your council. Honestly speaking, these are the first points of call if you live outside Nigeria. Really speaking, these are the first point of call. These are the very, very, one of the first points, the chief points of call before you even go somewhere else, before you see whoever you want to see. Your local government chairman must be aware. Leadership does not start from the top. No tree start growing from on top. No tree bears fruit. They all starts from the ground. That's the way they gain stability. That's the way they gain, that's the way they establish a contact of, getting nutrient from the soil first. Then it's first of all from the ground. Then they attach to the sun. They come out, get sunlight, and then they seek for the sun to be able to, get chlorophyll that helps them with the strength of the nutrient they've drawn from the ground. It's not a one function. It's combination of functions that make a tree become productive. So we must understand this. We must. You see, I understand, honestly understand Olusegun Obasanjo. Leave us a comment. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.